Hello everyone, welcome to Chemazon-Complete Chemistry. So in this video, we are going to discuss some of the very important points regarding the JAM 2026 exam. So अभी hardly 1 month बचा है, तो कौन सी चीज़ें हैं जो हमें करना है and कौन सी चीज़ें नहीं करनी है वो हम इस वीडियो में डिस्कस करेंगे. Okay, so what all things we'll discuss, what mistakes you should avoid while attempting the JAM paper so that you can get a better rank. Okay, so we'll discuss what mistakes should be avoided, how to solve the paper solving strategy, कैसे paper solve करना है, some of the tips using related to the gate calculator. Gate calculator is the name of the app. Okay, that same calculator is visible in both gate and JAM exam. Okay, and then how to use a rough sheet. This is very important. Okay, rough sheet कैसे use करना है वो देखेंगे. And at the end, how to overcome exam fear. So the first thing that we will discuss is don't avoid this mistake. So first one is don't panic while seeing difficult questions. So बहुत बार क्या होता है कि जो questions होते हैं वो jumbled हो जाते हैं. So initially you might get difficult questions because of the the questions are assigned to you randomly. Okay, randomly assign होते हैं कभी कभी जो difficult questions होते हैं वो starting में आ जाते. So you should not panic while seeing the difficult question. Maybe starting के 4 या 5 question difficult हो and उसके बाद का questions easy हो. So you should not panic while seeing the difficult questions. You can mark for review. एक option होता है mark for review, वो mark for review करके you can solve easy questions first. Second thing is in MCQ. Okay, the first section is MCQ. Okay, MCQ इसमें क्या होता है, there is negative marking, right? So first 10 questions there is negative marking of -0.33 because it is 1 mark question, and then the remaining 20 questions you are going to have 2 marks questions, so there will be negative marking of 0.66. so negative marking की वजह से अगर तुम 100% श्योर हो तो ही वो क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करना है. Okay, if you are not sure then please don't attempt the question, or maybe you can attempt at the end. Okay, but first solve all the easy, there will be easy question in MCQ section as well. Okay, so first सबसे इजी वाले क्वेश्चन करना है. सेकंड जो लेंदी है तुम्हें आ रहा है, कैलकुलेशन लेंदी है, उसको मार्क फॉर रिव्यू करना है. एंड थर्ड वाले जो तुम्हें बिल्कुल भी आइडिया नहीं है उसको स्किप करना है. ओके, नेक्स्ट कमिंग ऑन टू MSQ सेक्शन. ओके, इसमें सबसे कॉमन मिस्टेक होता है कि MSQ में क्या होता है, देर इज वन और मोर करेक्ट आंसर. या तो एक आंसर सही होता है या तो मोर देन वन भी करेक्ट हो सकता है. सो द important thing is you have to check all the options. Okay, you have to check A, B, C, D. Suppose when reaction is given, okay, and reagents are given, so you have to cross check for all the 4 options whether that will give you the given product or not. So not checking all options, again your question will be wrong. So you have to check all the 4 options whether that is correct or not. Okay, and then there are some common mistakes that many people do in NAT section, that is numerical answer type. One is not doing unit conversion properly. So NAT एक ऐसा section numerical answer type, इसमें mostly कौन सा section होगा, physical chemistry. So you should be very careful while doing unit conversion, and unit conversion सही से करने के बाद भी student mistake करते हैं. The second mistake is not following round of instruction. तो अगर क्वेश्चन में लिखा है कि you have to round off to nearest integer, okay, it is given you have to round off to nearest integer and you write the answer in decimal, so that will be incorrect. Okay, or it is written you round off to 1 decimal place and you have written the answer in 5 or 6 digit decimal after point. So these are some common mistakes that you should avoid in the NAT section. First, do the unit conversion properly. Second, read the round of instruction properly, whether it is complete integer up decimal up to 1 decimal place, 2 decimal place, 3 decimal place, and so on. Okay, another important thing is last 30 days what you should do, you should not read any new topic. तो इससे क्या होगा, अगर तुम कोई new topic पढ़ रहे हो, मे बी तुम्हें वो completely समझ में ना आए. Okay, maybe you might not understand completely, and there is a chance if the question is asked from that topic and you might make a mistake. So don't read any new topic. So what you should do in the last 30 days, you have to solve PYQs. Okay, previous last 10 years का previous year question solve करो 2015 to 2025, and जो भी पढ़ा है उसको 3 to 4 times revise करें. Okay, revise 3 to 4 times whatever you have read and try to solve mock test if possible. Why you have to solve mock test? so that you will come to know whether you are able to solve the question paper in within 3 hours or not. Okay, and for that timing also I will show you how to do the time management during exam, and then what to revise at the last 30 days. In physical chemistry you can revise formulas. For inorganic chemistry you can revise some energy diagrams like Orgel diagram, or energy profile for metallocenes, और the table for Wade rule. Okay, electron counting कैसे करते हैं वो सब ये रिवाइज कर सकते हैं इनऑर्गेनिक में. And in organic what you can revise, formula for calculating degree of unsaturation or double bond equivalent, or let's say stereochemistry of pericyclic reaction, how stereochemistry is determined, then the formula for calculating number of isomers, and so on. Okay, so this was about the what all mistakes you should avoid and what to do in the last 30 days. Next, coming on to the paper solving strategy. Now, as you know, in the paper there are 3 sections. One is MCQ, next is MSQ, and the third one is NAT. So in MCQ there are 2 questions, right? 1 to 10 and then 11 to 30. So 1 to 10 is of 1 marks each, so that this is of total of 10 marks. 11 to 30 2 marks each, so that will be 40 marks. So what I would suggest is MCQ, all these 30 questions you try to solve within 1 hour. Okay, try to solve within 1 hour, because in this there will be lot of easy questions and there will be hardly 4 to 5 questions that will require you to do lengthy calculations, okay, or numerical based problems. So I hope you can easily solve within 1 hour. Let's say this first 10 questions, they are very simple, you can easily solve between 15 to 20 minutes, and the remaining 40 minutes you can solve the 20 questions. Okay, so 1 hour you give for solving MCQ section. Then MSQ section you can, this is 31 to 40. Okay, this is again 2 marks each, so 20 marks. For this you can give 30 minutes. Okay, 10 questions, 30 minutes, 3 minutes per question, that is more than enough. Okay, so 30 minutes you can give for MSQ. And NAT I will suggest you to give 1.5 hours. Why? Because 41 to 50 there is 1 mark each, so that will be 10 marks, and then 51 to 60 questions, these are of 2 marks each, so that will be 20. So total 10 plus 40 50, 20 70, 10 80, and 20 100. Okay, so NAT, why you should give maximum time? Because here numerical answers, numerical type questions are asked, and it many a times there is a lengthy calculations that is involved. So that is why I am saying you can use either 1.5 hours, or I would say 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, give 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then last 15 minutes you can keep for checking the answers. Okay, check whether whatever you have solved and whatever you have marked, that answer both are same. Checking the answers is very important. Okay, so MCQ I have already told you, don't solve any question that you are not sure of. MSQ, check all the 4 options. NAT, do the round off properly, do the unit conversion properly, and using gate calculator will be very important for the last section. Then how to use a rough sheet. Okay, so rough sheet में क्या देते हैं, एक booklet होता है, right? So how to use this booklet? Suppose you solve question 1. Okay, it was difficult, you did not attempt. Say question 2. Okay, it is lengthy, there is calculation involved. So what you do? You do mark for review. Okay, you do mark for review. Let's say third question you know and you are going to solve. So how to solve? So first you write down the question number. Okay, and then you solve and write down the answer carefully, and when you are done, put a line or a separation. Okay, and whatever answer you have written, write like this. Okay, clearly you write what is your answer. Okay, and then you mark. Okay, suppose you not able to solve fourth question, and fifth question is a lengthy question and you try to attempt it. Okay, fourth one is you did not do. Now fifth one, if you are doing, suppose you solved and you feel that it is very lengthy, so what you should do, you should leave some space. Okay, so leave some space for this and put a star mark or something, or this one also you can put mark for review. Okay, so you will know that this is incomplete, and when you check again you can solve this. Okay, so putting numbers is very important, then writing the final answer properly, very important. Okay, rough sheet doesn't means कि कैसे भी solve करना. Okay, don't solve randomly. Third question you are solving here, and fourth question you solve somewhere here without any proper boundaries, or just keep on solving something, scribbling something. Okay, that will make you confused, and there are very high chances that you might get the answer wrong. So use the rough sheet very properly, and even if this is finished you can ask for the new one as well. Okay, but solve it systematically. Okay, so that you, तुम्हें खुद पता होना चाहिए कि तुमने क्या सॉल्व किया है and क्या सही आंसर. Okay, and last, how to use a gate calculator. Okay, so for this we'll see this tutorial. Okay, so now let us see how to use this gate calculator. So it will basically look like this. Now we'll see some of the very important function. Let's say you want to write 10 raised to 2. Okay, how you will write? Let's say this 10 raised to x, and then you press 2, then you will not get the answer, right? You will get, so how do you write 10 raised to 2? So first you have to write down the power. Okay, whatever power, 2 is the power, so you write that number first, and then you press on 10 raised to x, so you will get 100. Okay, so 10 raised to 2 is 100. Similarly, e raised to something, if you want to write, let's say e raised to 3, so first you write 3 and then e raised to, so you will get the answer. Okay, and then whenever you do lengthy calculations, try to use as many arrows as you can. Okay, as many brackets as you can. So suppose you want to write 2 multiply by 10 raised to minus 5. Now how do you write minus 5? So directly you cannot write minus and 5. So for that you have to use, first write down the number 5, and then for minus you have to use this sign, this plus or minus sign, and then you use 10 raised to 5. Okay, and then bracket close, and then in denominator suppose you have 6.626 into 10 raised to minus 34, that is a Planck's constant. Now again you have to write minus 34. So how you will write? First you write down the number 34, then this plus or minus sign, and then 10 raised to x. Then very important, close the bracket. Okay, and then you press on the equal sign, so you will get the answer. Okay, so these are some of the tips that you have to follow. Similarly, how do you find out the log? So first you write down the value what you want to find out. Suppose you want to find out log of 10. Okay, so log of 10, so first you write what is the log, what is the base, and then what is the exact value, so you will get the answer. Okay, so these are some of the very important things that you have to remember: how to write down the power, how to use the brackets, use as many brackets as you can if you're doing a very complicated calculation. Okay, that's it for this gate calculator tutorial. And at the end, how to overcome fear? So the only one thing is you should be very positive in this last 1 month. Okay, and hope and be calm while solving the paper, and be hopeful that तुमने जो जो पढ़ा है उसी में से क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा. Okay, whatever you have learned, whatever you have solved, from that only questions will be asked. Okay, so there is no need to be afraid. Okay, everything will be all right. Okay, trust yourself and your preparation. You have worked very hard and you will get the results. Okay, I wish you all a very all the best for the exam, and I hope you all do very well. Thank you so much.